I never forget the very first time I saw this gorgeousness project, one of the very first created with the moss book. This one is from Wilma Boer, a beautiful, talented scrapbook friend, and believe it or not, there is something super special used in that project, and that is the moss paint. When I saw it, I was like, what is this there on the project? I don't know if you can see it, but it's like wow effect for the moss project. She told me, I've asked her, and I was like, I'm so excited to get it and try it out. That's what we are going to do today. Before I'm going to show you how the paints work, let's see the other two amazing projects from Wilma, where she also used the moss effect paint. Here is the paint on the top of the house, on the roof, and also on the path here. And there is the moss effect under the little fairy, on top of it, on the clothing, and also here on the tree. And this is the very first one I've seen, and I just couldn't stop seeing it in my mind. And it makes me so proud seeing people using the books in such a different way and coming up with those amazing ideas where we all can be inspired. So thank you so much, Wilma, for sharing your beautiful mossy projects that are just stunning. Honestly, I think you have to agree with me. If you wish to see more of gorgeous, amazing projects like that, be sure to join Cut and Collage with Maremi Books on Facebook. If you're watching my videos regularly, you have seen Cadence brand already, because I've used this Dante color of the hybrid acrylic on my projects a lot. I've used this as my base color, as my backgroundy color, as the blending color solution idea, something that helps me with my collages. So Dante color, it's hard to get paint because they are, I think, on Amazon, Etsy or something, but they're quite expensive, and I think the reason behind it is because they're made in Turkey, so there is no good distribution, possibly because, as far as I heard, it's really hard to get. So let's check these and let's read a little bit about them. There are some European stores that carry Dante color and Cadence in general, so check it out. I'll see if I can find some and give you links under my video. Water-based effect paint that creates dimensional natural moss look and botanical appeal. For use on all paintable indoor and outdoor surface, apply dark color moss dimensionally with a stiff bristle brush randomly, allowed to drip while wet. Apply the light color and allow to mix. Very interesting, isn't it? So we have to check it out, try it. Very excited. When I saw it for the first time, I couldn't believe that there is such a perfect product, probably perfect. Well, I'm sure it is actually perfect looking at those gorgeous projects, but such a nearly designed purposely for this book. If you haven't seen the moss stories, guys, you do have to. It is phenomenal. Let me show you. I have one project that I created, and this one was made for the quick little video on my reels, for the shorts on Instagram, and I'm excited to use it more. A lot of people is mixing this book with the spring stories, which I think it's phenomenal. Let's just check the paints. They say it's them. Oh, I can see that it is a fluffy. There's some kind of fluff going on, and some kind of little strings of, I don't know, not fluff. This one was open-ish. This isn't. That's okay. I'm gonna just do it like that. It looks like, oh wow, it looks like, it is a paint with a fluff with a little, I don't know if we should mix it, but possibly. It's a paint with pieces of, I love it, pieces of, but they said use the dark one first, so I'll see. It's pieces like thread. Oh wow, this is thicker. This maybe because it was opened or something. Can you see that? It's like threads or something going on there. Some threads. Wow. Oh, I love it. Whoa, it's gritty. And it's gritty. Wow. And it's very 3D indeed. You can see little bits. You probably can hear my belly as well rumbling. This is so good. Okay, let's clean this one and still check the color, the brighter color. separately, and then we're gonna mix them together or put one on top of another. This is so good. Oh, I love, love, love it both. Like, probably a good mix between these two, I'd say. Am I right? And they said to apply dark color moss dimensionally with the stiff bristle brush randomly. Allow paint to drip. It won't drip, come on, it's not that liquidy. While wet, apply the light color and allow to mix. Okay, well, let's do like this. I'll tell you what we do. We will just have this, and now on, not that much, on the separate surface, like this, maybe. Oh, I love how 3D that is. Let's do this, nearly clean it off. And while this is still wet, we're supposed to use the bright one, is it? The lighter color, allow to mix. Okay, let's check it out. Do you know what? Even without mixing, it's already amazing the way it is. So, wow. It is a nice way of adding dimension and something different. I'd say you probably will be okay as well if you just leave the green on its own. Or, wow, like if you look at her, her moss, it is like a mix of these, right? It's a bit of green and a little bit of that brighter moss here and the more greeny. So I'd say depending on your preferred color for the project, but this is fabulous. I'm gonna dry this and get back to you when it's dry. Do you know what? I feel I'm gonna do a little bit more extra. Oh, no way if you heard that. I'm gonna leave this to dry naturally. Have this a little bit more than... Oh, I love how it has so much in it. Like, it has so much of the feeling of those thready thing. You can see the thread. It's fabulous. Oh, I think it's amazing. Wow. I'm gonna leave this very 3D and see how it dries. I'm gonna make some breakfast for myself and I'll be right back to you guys. The two patches with the brighter and darker moss are pretty much dry. It really dries quickly. And then you have the third one when there is it's much more dimensional. I purposely kind of raised the areas even more and it's nearly dry. So if you have a little heater, drying tool, it will be ready in no time. Overall, looking fantastic. I think the best would be to make a project with it and try it out on the images. My overall experience, it's fantastic. The only worry I have is that this moss little jar was kind of opened, so it feels that it's thicker. So I would suggest to possibly cover up with the foil or something to avoid drying, because I would imagine a lot of those textury paints from the past as well, they were drying quite fast, rock hard, so be mindful of that. But if you wish to bring your moss projects to a next level, I think it's a must-have and it's fabulous. I know there is also a pen art, I think, having a moss effect paint. I will be checking those out as well once those arrive, but so far those are phenomenal. If I'll go for one color, I would go for the darker one, to be honest, because you can always brighten it up. And I think the mossy color, green, I like that more greeny color, I would say. Both are amazing, but if one, probably the darker one. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you heard about those paints, if you use them, if you love them, if you never heard of it. I'm all ears, wish to hear your thoughts, but for now I'm gonna let you go. See you at the next one. Bye for now. Bye bye.